Welcome to Apex One in Westfield, New Jersey for the Classic GT1 League at Watkins Glen. My name is Philip Matthew. I am your main announcer here tonight. We're going to have multiple people coming in to assist us. The great Hugo Dos Santos will be one of my analysts, along with some guest stars here, including previous league winner here. I mean, Hugo's a league winner. We have another league winner in James O'Brien here. So greatness involved all around. Went through some stuff last week, so unfortunately we weren't able to race here at the Glen, but we are here this week, and it's pretty apropos considering the NASCAR main three series are going to be at Watkins Glen this weekend, albeit on the short circuit. We have 3 of the 4 sims working, at least the ultimates, one without any motion, which is being driven by employee Michael. Hoovy just showed up to jump into the qualifying session. But it looks like we're gonna have 9 cars tonight. Not a complete field, but at least we're gonna have a decent turnout here. Watkins Glen, quite a challenging track, a great track. When you get it right, James, it's a track that, I mean, you know well. You and Peter had a great battle here once upon a time in an endurance race. So tell us what it's like to go and drive fast, because I don't know how to drive that fast. So
it's a pretty simple track to learn, but once you get it down, like you said, Pete gave me one of my best sim racing events ever in my sim racing career at this track. Me and you just did experience it live for the IMSA race. Great place to spectate a race. It was a lot of fun. But it looks like everyone's putting down some good laps. I'm hearing some interesting fuel strategies. Heavy fuel due to double fuel burn that we're going through. It's going to be fun to watch.
And that's a great point that James gave us. Double fuel and double tire wear in a 45-minute race. So mandatory pit stop, have to make sure you have enough fuel and tire to make it on this track, which is max, in a lot of ways, max send in a lot of areas. Trying to save those tires is going to be big. The fuel mileage is also going to play a part. I can speak to that since I ran my stupid ass out of fuel on the Wednesday league and cost myself a podium. But I'm going to do max fuel since Job told me to, and then I'll take care of that issue. Now, whether the tires stay up under me is a whole other thing. But we're with Michael over there, and he's in Ultimate. He's on Ultimate 1 with his son there. Jaime driving the Jordan 7-Up Special there. I guess he's had issues with his sim because he doesn't have a representative time. TJ has had issues going through the inner loop, multiple laps where he's had issues through the inner loop. Seamus over there in 6th, the owner here, co-owner of Apex One, been hard at work to fix all the sims here after the power outage and other issues that have come along. Matthew Devlin, a.k.a. Smada, the man who was in the lead and had the race won, had issues late, ran out of gas, cost himself a win. One of the fast guys for sure. I'm forgetting his name, the one in the Aston. He's in GT1. He's a new guy here to Apex, but when I asked him about what he was feeling, he said he was feeling really good about his car and his chances. Jaime has put up a lap, got really high there. First part of the S's. He's at a 46.8.
I like to add that Jaime did step over to me and did say he was practicing for the wrong track the whole time. And look at him sitting in fourth place. The guy's a legend.
Well, you're bringing the heat right now. You're like a regular David Hobbs. If John Kernan wouldn't like you, but then you don't have an international accent. But
I don't work here. I can say whatever I want.
That is true. And you've won multiple races here. Right now, Michael Pajaro in the McDonald's Celine Sebastian Bourdais, the McDonald's car, is on a provisional pole. That is quite a car. TJ, Doc Loza, take care, sir. TJ, this is going to be fun right here. He just died in the inner loop. Oh, yeah. I was waiting for that when we saw that camera view. I'm sorry, TJ. That had nothing to do with me. That was the way the producer was doing the auto camera. Because they know when he goes through the inner loop, it's bad news. Some Michael up by just over a tenth on Elion, the winner of the first race.
I would love to build a track because I was promised a 43 and we're still on the 45s with little time left.
Yeah, 3.5 minutes left. Overcast conditions here for tonight's race.
So the track should be full of grip.
It doesn't seem like they have a lot of grip. But I'm going to put it over here so that we're both able. I'm hogging the mic here. So the wood one, oh no, that Seamus spun out. Oh, and then Elion or somebody, whoever that was, behind him just wiped himself out.
Well, when you drive a car that's about 11 feet long, it's a possibility. That's so mean. That's a good-sized boat right there if I've ever seen one.
All right, so David, he wiped out right there in the toe. Unfortunate there, minute and a half left. I think qualifying as it stands right now, Michael on pole, no motion in his sim. Elion in second. David in third after a wreck in the toe. I did that multiple times in testing, whether in a GT1 or a GT3. Jaime in fourth. I need to bring up.
I stepped away for a second. What happened to Mike? I went to go get a sim. Why is he out of the sim?
Mike.
Who was here? Oh,
No, that's Victor's ghost. That's Victor's ghost that was supposed to be here. We're missing you tonight, Victor.
Where are you, Vic?
Partying hard. Me going and making connections with the people of Earth. 25 seconds left. Sheamus on a hot lap, trying to move himself up. Matt making it interesting, running a representative time. But I think it's going to be fun to watch him make a move on the start here.
A couple seconds left. Everyone is on their last lap. Hopefully we can see a change here in positioning. Hopefully someone can get a nice lap in on the last one.
And that includes Hoovy here in the JGTC schemed Dodge Viper. They switch back to Michael and the JGTC. Celine didn't run a fast lap. We're on overtime, so we're on our, if anybody, well, now it's checkered. So everybody except Michael, Hoovy, Sheamus is on a red.
That means invalid. Lap's invalid already, so he's done.
So that means there's only Hoovy and Michael on a hot lap. So we'll see Hoovy's time, if what we're seeing is right, is not going to be an actual time to move up. Chuvy, where are you? I kind of know where. Well, you can say it. I can't say it. I'm not. I want to work here.
I got loose.
Michael got loose on the toe of the boot. Something we're going to have to watch. The brakes are super hot. Something we're going to have to keep in mind during the race. What's up?
Was this just practice?
I thought it was qualifying. This is BS. All right.
Here we go again.
All right, people of Earth. We're going to have to reload. Job and I are going to, well, at least I'm going to
We're
reload.
doing what we do best, Phil. We'll be clueless people. We hyped it up, you know? We just making sure people are entertained. We don't know what's going on. Now we go into qualifying. Now we'll see the 43s. I assume everyone else was on like 900 liters of fuel. Let's see what happens now.
Well, Michael will definitely be on a light. I know that there's at least, Max. Okay, that's Max. At least 6 of the drivers, maybe 7, are going to be on lighter fuel. So that's going to go and change things. We have temperatures in centigrade, which is what, honestly, we probably...
I'm American. I don't know what the C means, but it seems good. Times. Were we muted? Yeah. Do we know if the fuel burn? Anyone know his name?
That's Mike. That's
Mike?
That's Ultimate one over there with his
All right.
son. White's running the Nord.
Oh, he's a Nord guy. Good.
I honestly think he's probably going to run that Enduro with his kid.
Nice. That'll be awesome.
That would be cute.
Dad and child team.
Yeah. Oh, looks like he's kind of loose there. Michael, very comfortable early on.
Well, he might still be on his out lap. He has to warm him up.
Yep. Naoki Otori, JPPC's Celine, former IndyCar, Indy Lights guy.
I'd like to see Pajaro's, because he already does his out lap. He's at 51.5. Let's see what he can do on his second lap here.
So we'll see. It seems like
he's on a predicted of 44.
Yeah, right now 44 or now 44.7.
Yeah, looking good. Last sector.
And got a great exit out of the boot. Tough corner. The whole entire boot section is one where you're gonna have can have problems.
And there he goes. He brings it home with a 44.7 across the line.
All right.
I would love to see some strategy here with the live qualifying. I would like to see a tow around the long, high-speed sections. Be able to save a lot of time that way.
Well, that would involve having a teammate.
No, you don't have to be teammates. You can just trick them. You know, slip them $5.
$5?
$5. That's all you need.
Takes?
That's all it takes. $5 for a tenth.
Is that what they were doing when we were at the 6 hours at the Glen?
I'm almost out of money by racing here.
This is what we get, people, here at Apex One in Westfield, New Jersey. We're riffing right now.
I'm there with a 46.2. We're already seeing drastically faster times.
All right, so we got 10.5 minutes left.
All right, that predicted lap is way broken. We're at a 122. He's going for a world record.
He's not going to make he's not going to run the inner loop if that's the case. The top four, pretty tight. Michael, David, Elion, and Jaime.
Let's see how he does the boot. Oh, we didn't get to see it.
Probably. Oh no, he died. That I knew was gonna happen. Michael, I think his name's Michael. I guess his name's Michael.
From now on, he's Michael. We talking number 3?
This
Oh.
guy. We are back.
We can throw it back on Bajaro real fast. I want to see what kind of predict. Oh, someone with big wreck. Sim rigs are going full motion up back there.
So right now, Michael, with no motion, is trying to run under a 140. Got through the inner loop, through the carousel.
Smata just moved up a bunch of positions with a 46.3. It's close for second, third, and fourth right now.
The thing just spazzed. The predicted.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Now that's why it spazzed. Because the timing is off. All right.
All right, let's go to Eli for a second. Let's get some. Let's get a full. Oh, wow! Everyone I told us to watch
switched
dies.
to a Ferrari too. Really?
All right, let's go to Jaime. All right, Jaime, bring it home. Beautiful color.
The throwback to the Jordan 191 7-Up scheme.
Goes across the
rest
line.
Rest in peace, Eddie
2
Jordan.
tenths faster there. Good job by Jaime.
Basically, rest in peace, Michael Schumacher too.
Ooh, out wide.
He just went, and that's not track limits. That's interesting.
I'm seeing a funny thing here. I assume the S and the M over there are your tire selection. We have a few people on the medium.
I didn't know that there were tire selections because anytime I switch on it, it's literally dry and rain. That's the only thing. So I don't know where.
I wonder if all the drivers were aware of this because there are a few that are not on soft tires.
And I mean, I know why he is there doing that. These two, I figure, wouldn't know. And he's.
Are you saying that he is sandbagging, sir? I get a shrug.
I am saying for the good of the brand, for the good of the game, here at Watkins Glen.
I don't know, man. Mike Pajaro, 144.7. That's a good lap.
It is a great lap.
It's a fantastic lap.
There's no doubt that the man can drive. His dad is an OG.
Who are we talking about?
Mr. Pajaro, his dad.
His father's an OG?
Yeah, he's an OG here. He comes in here. He's a man of the people. He drinks cut waters, so those are 12.5 percenters.
That's a good man right there.
And he loves racing, so he's given that to his son, who's a great promotions guy, and he works here, and he's fast.
Yeah.
So
great employee.
He's a great employee. If there's certain people who used to be employees and may not agree, but that's a whole other thing. There's another guy that used to be an employee, but he just got canned. But yeah, so now we are at 5 minutes to go. Michael at a 44.7, David 45.4, Elion 45.6, Jaime 45.7. So very close.
I would like to see this get closer for P2, P3 here. It's close right now, and Jaime's breathing on their necks.
So yeah,
this is going to be a really good race. These times are going to get closer with the toe and the.
Seamus right now, I wonder what's going on. If he's having issues with his sim or.
That is true. I do see a 4 minute and 32 second. We are not at Norwich Life right now.
Well,
we are at Watkins Glen.
Do you want to go and do a live and give us an update? Yeah, that'd be great. Get us a Dr. Jerry Punch update. Max in the pits. Right now at a 46.2. Smada at a 46.3. Either waiting for a dagger lap or deciding he wants to go and make it a little bit more of a challenge here in GT3. Observing job. There is Seamus. What do you have in there, Hugo? Is that the Marcus Samuelson spot? The Marcus Samuelson restaurant?
No, it's wing orders.
I was sitting there and I was looking at because I got the email. Wonder, which is right next door here at Apex One, in Westfield, New Jersey. The parking lot, which is one of the worst parking lots on planet Earth. Never seen so many people trying to run each other over and not be able to park. But here, because of Wonder, they do. After looking at Jobs Poke Bowl, I was getting super hungry because it was sushi Poke Bowl. Anything that involves sushi, I'm down. I'm sorry we're deviating from the race, but qualifying right now is... Well, there you go. Seamus put up a somewhat representative time. He's in 7th out of 49.4.
So I'm back. I'm out of breath from doing my lap there. A couple of things I noticed. Everyone's tires were brick cold, but then Seamus' tires were red hot. So he's driving hard out there. That's what we're going to say. He's driving really hard.
He's proven why he owns this place.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
He's just a...
He's showing
He only
everybody.
knows one way, and that's go hard. That's what he's
It's
doing.
fast.
out there. Yeah, real fast. But he got
It's
a lap
Ricky
in.
Bobby.
He's P7.
You're either first or last.
Hell yeah.
So,
I think most of the drivers are done with their laps.
so yeah, right now the way that qualifying,
Who are we following here? Oh, we
we
got
are
P2
on
still.
Max.
We just got a swap, I believe.
David,
just went to
David just pitted after running a 45.4. Elion 45.6, walking over here, and Jaime at a 45.7. So we have, and that doesn't include the fact that Matt is in 6th at a 46.3. And right now,
So now I do see Eli right in front of me, who did promise me a 43. But now we're sitting at 45.
Elion,
All drivers coming
holding
back from the race.
So now we have people coming here pre-race.
Full of disappointment in their faces, Phil. What's going on right now? I need to see high
Are you feeling like interviewing your buddies over here? Because they seem to be ready to go. Hugo's eating, so that's the...
How about over here then? What's going on?
What's going on, guys?
What happened during the qualifying?
This ballast is absolutely killer. I did not think it was going to affect me as bad as it did, but even with low fuel on softs, I'm used to running around the 144 range, really low 144 range. I'm getting 145s, and I'm sweating trying to get this thing down there.
Do you know how much your weight balance is right now?
It's only a 25 kilogram addition, so I didn't think it was going to be that bad, but
Around 52 pounds.
I'm going to have to bring out the conversion.
You just do times 2 and a little plus. How are you feeling before the race?
I'm not too confident in the win right now. Now it's more of just...
Whoa, you just lost podium. To Max. Slide in there in the last
he's a
lap in
newbie.
overtime.
Yeah.
He doesn't have any weight.
I'm telling you guys, this is all damage control from me now, just trying to get as high as possible.
So just so I understand, you have weight added due to your last race?
Yes, sir. I have 25 kilograms added because of the win.
Because of the wind, because Matt ran out of fuel.
I ran out of fuel, Matt ran out of tire.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
You were basically getting bump drafted like Harry Gant was getting home from Rick Mass back in the 91 Winston 500.
That's exactly what I was thinking too, Phil.
Yeah,
That's
that's
exactly
I know that's what you were thinking.
Yeah.
Because
Which,
you're younger than me.
By the way, shout out Mr. Pajero over here.
Bayaro.
This man has
Bayaro.
16 kilograms added because he got second last race, and he said he was working on his setup all week, and now look at him.
This is also open
With
setup?
no motion
sir.
on an open setup. no motion, open setup, and that thing's already tilted over. It's already got a little extra tone, and he just ran a 44.7.
Ready for success.
This thing is going to be crazy, like
But
old
it's
school
really-
world
it's
challenge.
Really close to the top 5. Watkins Glen, like I keep saying over and over, the toe is everything. Like once you guys get in each other's drafts, everyone's gonna be nice and tucked. Just stay in the draft, don't lose it. Wait for them to make a mistake and capitalize on it.
It's gonna be a good race.
You're gonna do great.
Good
out
luck,
there.
brother.
Thank you.
Elion trying to maintain his points lead. TJ starting tailback.
Maybe we can snab Mr. Bajaro over here, Mr. Podium over here. Hey, Mr. Podium.
Michael!
What's up?
We need an interview from the pole sitter here.
You know, I was by the bar and I did ask Mike if he was going to get P1, and look where he is right now.
Yeah,
I like the fact that you don't even need motion. You're so good.
I
Is that-
definitely
is
wasn't
that part
expecting
of-
it.
Is that part of the fact that your dad is OG that, and he gave that to you, that talent and skill, that you don't even need motion to be faster than
I think, I just feel connected to the car. I spent some time dialing in the setup. I definitely didn't expect my lap time to be that quick. Still feel like a little bit like shaky on the boot part, especially like the toe.
Yeah, it's super loose over there.
Yeah, super loose, but the setup has definitely helped. So my plan is just double hard tires, I think, and just do longer stint of fuel for the first time out, shorter second time out, and hopefully it works out.
And what's interesting is ballast-wise, you're second highest, and you were able to go and put up a pole time. You already gave us a strategy. You're going to be our announcer here on Wednesday too, but the fact of the matter is, this seems like it's set up. You're comfortable. 30 seconds. So what are you thinking?
All right. So yeah, hopefully I get the win, but we'll see. So
Good
what
luck.
am I? 8 tenths ahead?
Yeah,
6
15
times?
seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
Good luck. Do your thing. So
Now
That-
he did make it sound like he made a lot of adjustments to his car.
yeah, and
I
that's
hope he did some longer stints to make sure his adjustments don't roast the tires or keep them cold. And it's gonna
that's
be a
where
lot
I
to-
need your help, sir.
That's what we're gonna take a look at here.
So I can maybe possibly get a podium for once.
Because there are a lot of setups,
Yeah.
It'll be great on qualifying, but at the end of a race, it's like you're driving on ice.
Yeah, and I just want to be able to get a podium. Whether I win or not is a whole other thing. Broadcaster is John Nielsen.
We got people in the pit still.
Uh-oh. All right, we are green. Michael with the start. Good start. One just over a second ahead of David.
I'd love to get
Matthew.
an out-of-car view here. Too much to see. Too much going on from the wing car. I believe it's F1.
There
There you go. All right, here we go, side by side.
Elion in 7th in the Maranello. Can't call it what it really is. Eric Comas. It is a Chrysler Viper. Japanese GP version.
Really close between Max and Jaime right now.
Yeah, right now we have the top 8 within 5.5 seconds here on lap 1 of this race.
Mike's pulling a whole second within 1 lap. He's flying.
And he's on a. Oh, we got a little argy bargy. Oh no!
Big one, big
Oh,
one.
big wreck. Two of the 3 owners of the Ford Fiesta over here getting in a little bit of aji-baji.
We got a Viper driving. I think he's trying to drive back home right now, actually.
Yeah, Mike just passed both of them. TJ gets a free spot. So Seamus and Hoovy destroy each other. Hoovy's the only one on softs. Elion, one of 2 or 3 on the hard tires.
This is exactly what I kept saying throughout the race. Like, look at, they're all within each other's toe right now. They're all drafting. As long as they keep it that way, this race should be very good throughout the race. Here we go.
There it goes.
Grabbing on the screen.
Jaime trying to make a move on
He's sticking
Smata.
it. He's sticking it.
Is he going to make a move? No. He's going to hold.
Nice and safe. Way too early to be making moves like that. 3
Max
minutes into
right
a 45-minute
there.
race.
Max right there going and lurking. So great battle here. Top 5. Oh, look at that outside move. That is a crazy
We can just
move.
delete the in-car cam. That'll be great. I have no idea if they're side by side right now. Celine pulled away. And we're back. Who wants to do it? I think because you have auto cam on. Okay. There you go. That's what we want to see. Nice close battle.
So this is 3rd, 4th, and 5th right in the moment.
And just needs to stay cool, pick his battles, keep poking his nose in.
Elion, 7, just a little bit further back, 7 seconds back. Purple times for everybody, including Elion.
He's gonna have a better exit here. Oh, he slid out. And now we saw. Oh, wow.
So-
Close in the upper.
Max is going to make a move, go inside through the first part of the S's,
Beautifully done. by
but
Max.
Jaime holding his line, trying to get a good run. He's going to get a good run right over here to try and go in an inner loop.
Max totally took advantage of the 2 cars in front of him battling.
Yeah,
sticking
bad
his nose in
angle.
the-
Oh!
Curbs getting
So
Max.
both David and Max have issues in the inner loop, and now the battle for second is way less dramatic. Matt now just under 5 seconds behind Michael, and the battle between David, Jaime, Elion is close. They're getting loose. David wasn't happy. He must have made a mistake. There, yeah, he got loose through the toe.
They got to maintain these
Oh,
tires.
and there's Jaime gets a swap ends. Both of them miss. Jaime.
Good dodge by Dave there.
Oh man. This is a crazy start. We're only about what, 2 laps into this?
We're 2 laps in. Mike just throws down a purple with a 6-second gap. 45.8 on don't know his fuel strat right now. He might be light. Everyone else, I believe, is running heavy. He might go for an early pit here. He's also on the hard tire.
Yeah, so he's running long. He already said he was going to run long, so Jaime is going to have to make up a lot of time right now.
I just watched Mike go through the bus stop. It was perfect.
Well, he would do that. I'm going to go... Hoovy is having issues. Both Hoovy and Mike are in the pits. I don't know what happened. Curious why that's the case.
Is there damage?
There is damage.
Oh, so they got damage. 6 minutes in, we're repairing the car. Jaime looks like he's struggling a little bit on the braking zone.
Yeah, it's
Rear end keeps getting loose on him.
Uh-oh. And then, all right, we are back. Michael, 10.5 seconds ahead of Elion, 13.1 on David. Max in a great fourth position, 18.4 seconds. And Matt in fifth, Jaime in sixth, catching. So, best battle on the racetrack right now. We'll click on Matthew.
I'm seeing some purple laps getting thrown around Ellie, and it seems like he's starting to get his groove here. I'd like to see him pull his water back in.
Yeah, early days here, 9 minutes into the race.
Long race, a lot of strategy involved.
And we have to remember that a couple weeks ago, Matt Smada here for Apex 1 people was the dominant presence at Interlagos until he had no tires left and lost the lead late. And then Elion also had fuel issues that almost screwed him up. Oh no, that was David with a wreck on the final corner. So now Matt, 47.5, so purple for him.
Just to confirm, Matt is the one on Wednesday lead with Alexis?
Yeah.
All right, he's my now favorite.
He's your doppelganger.
Yeah, he's my now favorite. So
I figured he'd be your doppelganger.
Anyone who dropped Alexis.
Yeah. So, Vassar Sullivan, if you want to go and sponsor us, it'd be great.
Yeah. I'm willing. I'll lose the weight if I need to.
Yeah. You can go and get yourself like Jack Hawksworth, right?
Yeah.
Go and get stuff.
Yeah.
Movie has decided he's going to work on the car over here. We can utilize him as an analyst for the rest of tonight because of the jump start penalty that we didn't know he had.
I really wish this balance doesn't turn Elion so much. Really bringing him back on the straights. On the straightaways, you can just see that time grow. Nothing you can do about it.
swear that Elion wasn't in a Maranello 550. Honestly, I don't remember him being in a car. I remember him being in a different car, but maybe I was wrong. Because he wasn't running that car when we were testing together on Saturday. Is he going and hedging for the rest of the league? Was he willing to go and drop points? That's a question. I didn't ask him that.
Max just threw in a whole 1 second faster lapper over Matt there.
And Max is a new guy here at Apex One. Unica Jex Aston also used to be on a Skyline.
He's doing great.
He's doing
Sitting
a great
on the
job.
podium right now.
He was feeling very confident pre-race. I asked him about it, and he is showing where that confidence is coming from.
Any idea on his sim racing history? Nada?
Nada. Oh, that's Jaime. Went off at the inner loop. Big issues there.
Jaime just needs to keep his chin down. He's fast. He just needs to
He needs to
keep
go
control of
and,
that rear end.
he
there.
needs to get his head into it like he's riding a downhill mountain bike.
There you go.
That would help him. Maybe we need to go and get him an adult beverage. That might go and get him in focus.
Jaime is a big fan of adult beverages.
Yeah, we all are here. That's part of the poll. Bring your own here at Apex One.
Westfield, New Jersey.
Yep, we can. If you want to go and bring your significant other, you can as well. There's women race free on Fridays. You can also have. There's also other nights. Thursday night race night, which is always unique. Saturday nights, good turnout as well. So plenty of opportunities to come over here and experience the greatness that is Apex One. Also, watch parties. Oh, there is Seamus. Spins out next to last corner. Will he have a clear re-entry? Yes, he does.
I think he just ate a little too much French fries today.
Oh, boy. It's the McDonald's car. His whole left side looks like he was racing at Bristol. Where the Atlanta Braves and Cincinnati Reds were playing this past weekend. Yeah, there you go. There's Michael in the Viper. That car is super sketch anyway.
Goddamn, does it look good. You want to lie? It's American. It's American.
America.
That's an American vehicle right there.
V10, America, 800 horsepower.
I did just hear a curse word.
Probably
Remains,
was
in
David.
the wall somewhere.
Might be David, because he tells us what's going on.
That's good. Looks like Jaime and David are within 1 second. Mike just keeps growing that lead. We're at 15 seconds now.
Yeah, Michael
30
just
30
crossed
minutes
the
left.
line. 15 minutes into this race. The window, I believe, opens up in about 3 minutes.
Just look how indestructible that Viper is. It's hit every wall in the circuit.
Well, his car is clean. Seamus's car looks like it's went through a war. Michael, his son decided to give up the ghost for now. He was bored. Jaime ran a 47. He ran a purple.
Jaime's got the pace. He just needs to keep it together. Don't go for the lunge right away. Make him work for it. It's on a 46 right now.
Got a good cam view. Good,
Way more aggressive on the
great
corner.
job through the inner loop. Good run through the carousel. into the boot. Passing area right here takes a conservative. David having issues
It looks
with
like he's
understeer.
His tires look a little. I'm gonna do a lap around the sim center here and go check on people's tires. Dave's tires look a little hot. Keeps drifting out mid apex.
Yeah, he's having issues hitting his apex.
These corners coming up right here, this is really gonna show. Off camber, right hand turn. He's taking it tight too. Let's see if
He's taking it super slow. That's why he made it. He didn't let the car go out, which is my issue. I don't run any. He missed the apex right there, but got loose. Didn't hit the fence, and then I hit the fence for no reason.
I wonder if that was a technical issue. That was on straightaway. That was a little odd.
Right now, yes.
All right, let's go do a lap here and check out tires.
All right, so while Job goes and does the pit road situation for tire wear and everything, Jaime's having super issues. He just wrecked. Jaime's having issues with his sim, unfortunately. We are going to go back to there is something really wrong with Jaime's car. Trying to switch it. Why is it stuck on his car? Yo, Hugo, we're stuck on Jaime's car.
As I suspected, Jaime is having technical issues, sadly.
And I'm trying to switch the cameras and I can't.
So it is weird. We are coming up on 30 minutes into this race.
Or
I don't know if
15.
oh, we have our first pit here.
That's Matt.
Wonder if he's gonna.
Smada going and pitting.
But like I was gonna say, we're about 30 minutes in, and I see a lot of people with their front and rear right tire.
19
Both showing
minutes,
cold.
actually. 19 minutes.
19. Yeah, math is good here. Doing
Oh,
good math.
there's Jaime died. That's
Yeah.
what happened to Nick.
He doesn't have any force feedback, I believe.
And then there goes TJ wrecked in the toe, which I did numerous times. He's got the Kevin Harvick 4 number on the side of his camo or whatever that's supposed to be. Aston. There's Michael in the lead by 17.4 seconds. And then there's Elian in second with the weight ballast issue.
He's having a great race. It's just on the straight lines. It just seems like he's falling off a lot of days.
He's not going to have any relief going into the next race, which I think is Spa.
Well, we'll see. Maybe we can all come to a conversation that ballast is just too much for the Ferrari. And we'll bring him back to life a little bit. Because it seems to be hurting him. His lines are perfect. Exits are perfect. It just seems like straight line speed is losing too much.
Max currently in third. Of course, Smada is pitted. So he's good. There's Jaime stopped on the racetrack going into the entry of the boot. Seamus in fifth.
Yeah, Seamus worked his way all the way up. Well, no, Matt did pit.
Yeah, so
that's
right
that's a
now
fake fifth.
he is currently he's the last car on the lead lap. live steering. The whole left side of his car's knocked off.
I'm really hoping Elion's pit strategy can close up that gap just a little bit.
You see, this is what if the announcers wanted to root for great racing.
And
Jaime is out of the race. So now we have 2 retirements tonight. Jaime in his first race, I think, of this league.
Such a great guy. Like that.
Well, yeah.
Jaime is one of the best.
He's
Bad luck with the technology.
Michael in the pits, the race leader tonight, dominant figure, drives through the.
Missed his pit box.
He drives through the
Trying to figure out which pit box is his.
announcer car, and
He's
yeah,
in.
there it is.
Lost about, I would say, 4 or 5 seconds in that pit entry right there.
No, is he doing tires?
He's definitely doing tires.
Because the tires are way faster.
Do we know if he started on softs or mediums?
I thought he started on hard. He's on hard tires.
We know. Step in my office, on there.
Jaime, we need your thoughts after you died just there. It was sad. You were driving, you had a great looking race car. You were doing good work.
Pace was incredible. Rear end.
Yeah, I really like this car. I tried the Lambo earlier and it wasn't good or stable. I chose this Aston Martin. It's pretty good. Just some technical difficulties, but
I bet you it feels a lot better with force feedback though.
yeah, absolutely. The wheel just kept disconnecting and once again the control box into the wall. So.
Yeah, it was. It felt like what happened with me and Nick in that first sim race, the enduro race, which you and Peter had, where I think I was trying to show him a note saying, "Hey, good job," and he wrecked going right into the boot. Similar to what happened to you at the end there, unfortunately.
Good battles with David
Dave.
and Ilian.
Oh yeah, you were catching Dave.
They were
And
good, yeah.
we knew you were having technical difficulties right when you were on straightaway and you went right to a wall.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense.
That's something I would do. That's something I would do. I'm capable of doing that.
Under the influence or fully sober?
Both. That's with bowling as well. But anyway, Max is pitting out of second place. Great run for Max. David about to pit as well. So Elion running long.
Really, way longer than everyone.
Michael. I'll take another.
No beers for me today.
Job is being responsible. TJ doing his prep for the Wednesday League, where he'll be in the GT4 category with myself, Hoovy, who's already retired. Thank you, sir. And Seamus.
Who's just going in the pits right now?
Well, that's Seamus coming out of the pits in the Sebastian Bourdais McDonough Celine S7.
I'm curious here. We have Elion in front by a minute and 8 seconds. I have no idea how long a pit stop takes.
It depends on if you're willing to take tires or not. That's because tires take forever. Fuel is super quick on the fill.
Elion's in now. Let's see where he comes out. Remember, Mike did lose a lot of time in his pit. Hopefully a good, clean stop here. I want to see this gap close up. I want to see a good race to the end. A little slow in entry, in between two boxes. Oh, he's messing.
Oh no, he missed his pit spot.
Same exact thing as Mike. And where's Mike on the track? Let's see where he is.
Michael is getting out of the boot right now.
Wow, that time delta is way off. That is not a
And Max is right there with him.
That is, yeah, wow. Max is right there. We're at a 2-second. He's flying. That is Max.
Michael
right?
is, yeah, Max is right there.
So they passed him.
Elion is going to lose. He's going to fall back to.
All
Oh, there you go. So right now,
Next lap. Oh, wow. Wow.
he's going to go and fall back to fourth. But,
He is on medium.
yeah, so right now, Michael on hard tires with Max, who is just under 2 seconds behind with 18 minutes left in this race. So we have a race, ladies and gentlemen. And then you have Matt and Elion lurking behind that. So great battle. Max said, like he told me earlier, I mentioned it, that he felt really good about his car. He is in GT1, which is the only one of those four that are good. No, that's TJ.
The one who came up to the bar.
Yeah.
Okay, that's Matt. Oh, yeah. Oh,
TJ just died, and then so did Matt at the same time. TJ.
let's follow Max here. Let's see how close. See if we can close it in here.
Oh, he went and hit the fence coming out of the boot.
He's
Lost a little bit of time, but he's still there. Oh man, there's Michael.
Look at us learning how to do cameras and everything. So this is a great production. We're
Yeah.
doing fantastic.
Yeah, you gotta say, I mean, we're a good tag team here.
Yeah.
And great announcing, bringing the
Oh,
entertainment.
Mike hooked him up a little bit.
Mike went and ran off a little bit. NASCAR-wise, that's no issue because they don't have runoff. They don't go and have track limits. But for this race, that might be a canceled lap. 16 minutes to go, just over 16 minutes to go.
15 minutes to go. Less than 2 second gap. They're gonna have a close race here. Max up and over.
And Elion 15 seconds back, and honestly, might be running the best race out of anybody, considering the weight and everything.
I could have sworn I saw Mike take tires, but struggling in the other.
Yeah, he was taking a while, so I don't know, unless I missed something where Max pitted or didn't pit. This is a real,
All right.
this is a real sweat here. Max,
Yeah, hopefully this, when we get close, I want to see both drivers keep it nice, good, smooth driving.
oh, we switched to David there. That's not what I want to see.
Leon back on podium, where he belongs, P3. Still 15 seconds behind. It's not like him.
It's the BOP has not been his friend.
That's the only thing I can believe is that the BOP is just slowing
Purple
down way
lap
too
for
much.
Max, 46.2. Now down to 1.4 seconds.
David and Matt are close.
As we switch over, thank you, Hugo.
Right to the
Matt going full Charles Leclerc on that.
See the car telling you to do that movie. You have to just focus on your exit because you know he's going to have a terrible exit.
Yeah, you're better just holding your line. You don't have to follow him down that way because there's liable to get in a clag, as the great David Hobbs would say.
He's got a speaker on the outside of his car. You saw that bass?
Yeah. Whatever that camera was, it looked weird. Matt playing the game tonight after dominating at Interlagos. He stopped in and played today. And
Phil, was that a yawn? Looks like Mike's tires have warmed up. He's starting to build up back up his gap. Unless Max made a few mistakes. Look at that. 2.2 now.
we'll get back to that shortly, but this is the best battle on the racetrack.
100%.
David and Matt. Curious to see what Matt's going through right now.
Back on the defensive line. He just needs to, what he needs to do, right back on the defensive line. He just needs to sweep it.
Oh, he's got a good run. Got a great run through the final corner.
Defensive line does eat up your tires. Nice easy braking. There he goes. Right
Oh,
by.
David
Nice
with a
move by
great
Dave.
move.
Nice move by Dave. Nice and patient.
12 and a half minutes to go, and David is on his way. So we are inside of Matthew's Selena 7.
Stay, man.
And
There's
there's
a lot of time there on that toe. A lot of toe. Let's see if that pressure will add up and overdrive the car.
great exit for both. I wouldn't expect anything different.
Dead even for P1, P2. All in the same delta.
We're probably about to switch over to the leaders here.
Let's see if Matt can bring this back.
Yeah, Jobs doppelganger over here. Running the Celine.
Think if I was in this league, I think I would have driven the Viper.
Yeah, you're a great person. It makes sense that we're friends. I would have driven the Viper too. And the difference is I'd be with Mike over there passing which is what I did when I was testing earlier last weekend. Here's Michael Payaro going into the boot, and Max 2.3 seconds behind.
Closing in on 10 minutes left, Mike. So far looking flawless out there.
Right now, our podium, we have our 1 and 2 guys in a close battle, but Mike is pulling away slowly.
Any mistake, man. Bring Max right back into it.
But to be fair, considering what the early part of the race was, for it to be within 2.6 seconds is pretty good. And but I have to give credit to Michael. He was sitting in that sim and grinding pre-race, and getting a good feel. He was confident, and he only needs just a little bit to go and be able. And this is a track where he's very, very good, no matter what the vehicle. Somebody just went off. I don't know.
Going to interfere. P2 there. P2 got blocked.
Yeah, that was TJ.
Looking at 0.2 difference between fourth and fifth.
Oh yeah, here we go. Oh no, Matt died. Matt just died and almost took. Oh, he went and took out Sheamus.
No. That was such a good battle.
That's the announcer's curse. Their job. How do you feel?
That's my first one ever, so I had to get it out of my system.
Congrats. Trash can right there.
You done?
No, this one. Sheamus just died. They said DNF. This car's so bad off. He's out. So we are down to 7 cars, people. David now has a lonely ride to the rest of this race.
Sheamus has exited the building.
Well, he's exited the race. He has not exited the building. It is his building. Yes. Matt is still alive, but he has no windshield. Oh God, yeah. That windshield looks like a Dewey.
Celine looks like a big car to handle. Looks rough.
It's a great way to go and help yourself for Spa next week. It's crazy. 10 car field, and we've already lost 3 of them. I would have had fun driving this, because I would have went and died too, so it would have been funny.
You will be driving on Wednesday, Phil.
Yes, I will.
High speed. We got a lot of practicing today. A lot of coaching.
Yeah.
A
A lot of positive feedback. That is what happened. A lot of positive reinforcement from the man who is iRacing genius,
for $5,
sim racing genius, and to Laura, we love you, and she's a teacher too, so it makes sense that you guys found each other, because you both are great teachers, and you give back. You give back to the people.
My first time in the microphone, please don't make me cry over here, okay?
You're not gonna cry. I know you. You're Shane Gillis Jr. You're not crying. You're not holding the mic the way that I'm doing the hand gesture thing right here. This mic is not big enough to do the Shane Gillis. But
last 5 minutes, Mike's still in the lead.
I think Mike has this without craziness.
Tires look good, all green across the board. Consistency is winning this race.
Yeah, Michael was comfortable, and he was comfortable early, and he felt better about it than anybody else, other than Max, who is in second. Elion running this out and trying to manage his ballast. This is honest to God, like old school world challenge. Like he had too much ballast to go and be competitive. And then he's like, yeah, I'm going to go. He's running competitive times.
Because they put those European weights in this car. Those kilograms.
Well,
you can't trust
Seamus
those
knows kilograms. Seamus knows kilograms. You and Seamus can explain kilograms relative to Lebs,
To the legs.
LBS. Who the hell is that driver? I've never even heard of that driver. And I'm a racing aficionado. It's a friend. It's in the Maranello 550 in French blue for Elion. 316 like Austin. Austin 316 says I just bleeped your bleep. Michael just under 3 seconds or just over 3 seconds. Wow, there was a cross. That looked like a Daniel Hemrick maneuver with his arms.
We keep talking about Ellion's ballast here. Just want to mention, he's still podium. He's still podium in a car that's way down. He's got a fat lady in the back. Nothing you can do about it.
You need to go and yell for the owner over here. While he's with the people, Seamus, we need you over here on the call. 2.5 minutes to go. We're talking about fat ladies on Elion's car. We've had a great call.
Kept lifting my car up. Couldn't keep the back wheels down.
Yeah, we want to know what the heck happened, dude.
I
Your
quit.
whole left side was gone. The Sebastian Bourdais McDonald's car, the whole left side was gone off of it.
So I don't know what happened with Matt, but he was chasing David up the S's into the straight, and then he just like blew up. There's a cloud of smoke, and his car was like spinning. I don't know what happened. I went around him. I made it past, but then I went onto the curb, and I put too much gas down in the straight, and I spun. And I was like, I'm done. I kept putting power down on the curbs and spinning, even in a straight line. So I was frustrated.
To be fair, from what I went through in a couple of days of practicing, it makes sense. Matt has a DWI windshield going on right now.
He blew up. I'm surprised he's still driving, but that 50% damage I think saved him because it was a whole cloud of smoke. He's like doing this. And next thing I know, he's still driving. I'm like, all right, good for him. Powering through. No, but I spun out like 7 times.
This
I wasn't happy.
this was a difficult. I mean, for a track that all of us know,
Right.
and for a track that should make sense for these cars, they run them. This was really, really difficult.
It's a tricky
and
one.
it's going to be even more difficult come Wednesday for the multi-class battle, where we're going to have 20 cars, I think.
Plus or minus, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's TJ having issues getting out of the boot. But,
Yeah, GT3s on here are going to be tricky.
yeah, I mean, they were anyway, but I think with the way the conditions are,
Yeah.
and the way tire wear will be, is going to be super sketch. And then for the GT4s, which we are racing,
Yep.
along with all the top, what I think the top 3 guys in our split are all sitting here watching this race,
From the sidelines.
which might say speak to the Miller Lite League.
I'm a
Shout
little
out.
confused. It went to 2 laps when Mike is on the last lap.
Maybe it ran out of time.
No, it says leader has 2 laps to go. Is it?
Yeah.
But
How much time's left on the
credit to-
server?
There's plenty of time.
No, not on like the sim, but like on the. I guess you can't see it. It's all right. Maybe he just crossed the line then. Huh.
Weird.
That is weird.
Because he's about to come across the line. Oh, that was David.
Someone's coming out of the pits right now.
Well, Michael is running another lap. So we are on the final lap, ladies and gentlemen.
It's gonna be my drop week. Watkins Glen.
Which is a
I like this track.
yeah.
I really think it's just like I've raced so many laps on here that I know how the track should feel, and I think just with the new physics and the new, like you said, the track conditions, it was just like icy.
Oh no, it was icy just in the testing that we did. Between, I was just trying to figure out ways, lines, and everything from Elion. And Elion is 16 and a half seconds back after winning the first race with extra ballast.
And starting in like fifth, sixth.
Which tells you, Max, is Max out of fuel?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh, he was in second.
Max is out of fuel. Oh no.
Call a tow. Reset the pits. Pink button.
You need to yell, you need to go over there. You need to be the owner guy.
Max has now lost out. Matt has a chance at a podium. Matt has a chance. Oh, so, okay, Max is back. Michael is the winner. Sorry, everybody. Elion in second. And I don't know who the drivers are there. Max is falling all the way back to fifth, but he's gonna finish. Yeah, Max ran out of fuel. Matt also ran out of fuel, it sounds like. Wow, that's 2 races out of 2 for Matt. Running out of fuel. Max, who was up in second place for a good amount of this race, has issues and finishes 4th. David, out of nowhere, gets a podium. Elion, 15.7 seconds behind the winner, Michael Pajaro. We need a winner interview. Interview. Michael, we need you here before we cut off the stream, which you're going to do because you work here. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
On a dominant performance.
Very, very exhausted.
Yeah, it seemed like it. The race, it just went out like it was crazy strat. I mean, you had a set strategy and it worked perfectly because while other people, Elion, who was battling with weight, extra weight on his car, you were able to go out there and just make great days consistently. Tell us about what you did out there.
Yeah, so I starting from qualifying, I knew that was like the most important session of the whole race day. I really wanted to make sure I had a good strategy for the qualifying session. So what I did is that I would go out for just 2 laps. I would do an out lap, do my hot lap, and then re-pit again. Reason for that is because the tire wear in Watkins Glen was just super bad, and I really wanted to make sure that for qualifying I would hopefully secure pole, which I was able to. And I knew that doing that was huge for the race, mainly because of the tire wear. I knew that after turn 1, if I was in second or third or anywhere else behind, I would suffer a lot because the degradation, especially on that rear left tire, is super extreme. So I think qualifying in first and being able to get a gap on that first turn helped a lot. But I also think a big part of it was down to setup. I spent a lot of time, adjusting my setup. Actually made a last minute change today. I raised the gear ratio for second gear, which made the car a lot more stable, a lot less sketchy. So overall, I think setup helped a lot, and I was just overall able to remain consistent. So it's a fun race.
And out of curiosity, you're talking about the pit stop. I know the fuel is way faster in terms of delivery, but I'm not sure if you did tires. I felt like you did.
So I wanted to. I started on hards. I felt like the hard tire was just better to start, and then given the gap that I had when it was time to pit, I decided to just go a little safe, add a little bit of extra fuel, and then just put on another set of hard tires, which I think was the safe move given the gap I had. I will say I made a huge mistake. I guess my pit stop preset didn't save, so when I was actually going into the pit lane, I had to slow down and add fuel and tires and all that, which I'm sure cost me like at least 5 seconds. And I was definitely stressing from MOI. His I don't know, like his strategy. I guess he ran out of fuel in the end, but he almost made it, and that the strategy he had was crazy because I definitely didn't expect him to have like a 3 second gap to me, given that when I went into pit lane I had like a 17-second gap.
Yeah, and that was the one thing that I think kept you honest was Max, who is a new guy here at Apex One, and you can speak to a lot of the guys here that show up have been here for a while, but he's a new guy. And he did speak to me earlier and said he had confidence in his car and everything. Mm-hmm. And he was showing good pace. But you had pulled away, you were on your way, everything was good. But all of a sudden, James and I were watching this, and then next thing you know, he's right there.
He's right there. Yeah, he had it was like a 1.5 second gap at first.
It was very, very close. He was right there. And it's crazy. Do you think it was a BOP thing, or do you think it was a pace where he had the pace to keep up with you, and then you just were able to go and pull away?
I think him, having that gap was a little bit of, his amazing strategy. I think his strategy, whatever he did was definitely amazing. And I also had a little bit of self-inflicted wound from all the time I lost in pit lane, trying to add fuel and tires. So I think it was a combination of both. And I was definitely stressing, at first when I saw him right behind me. But I also felt a little bit confident knowing that I had some fresh hard tires on and he was on some mediums. So I definitely think him being behind me helped me, push to the end and made sure that my lap times were consistent and fast. But at the same time, I made sure to to play with a little bit of safety because I knew he had the medium tires, and towards the end of the race, I was pretty sure that he would start facing degradation and loss of lap times.
Well, congratulations, sir. It makes sense. You work here, so you should be able to win these races. But you also had the disadvantage of no motion on your sim. So it shows credit to your dad, because he was 50% away. That's part of why you won that race today. Credit to you.
Michael will be announcing on Wednesday, so look forward to this great analysis and breakdown. Hopefully he can go and talk about me doing something good. It doesn't happen very often, but it's possible. It's possible. It is Watkins. So, congrats, sir.
Thank you.
You'll get more weight for Spa next week.
Yep, can't wait. And yeah, like you said, I'll see you guys in the YouTube stream on Wednesday. I'll be broadcasting. I'll be reversing roles. Phil will be on the grid, so I'm excited for that. And yeah, thank you guys all for tuning in.
Need to go and bring the wireless out for me.
Yep.
So I can go and give you live hot mic thoughts.
I got
Just
you.
like David. That's where you need to go. We need to go for that.
Mm-hmm.
But congrats, brother.
Thank you.
Great run. Elian. You probably had the best run of everybody, considering your disadvantage with BOP plus the weight added. You were 16 seconds back at the end of that, and you were running clean. James was talking about how great you were running. What were you dealing with today compared to in general?
So, as far as having the best run, I don't agree. I definitely do think that Michael still had the best run. Shout out Michael for that win. That was insane to finish that far ahead. Even dealing with the ballast that I also had, like, he did amazing. But for me, I think it was just no matter how well I took the turns, I would lose a lot of time on the straights. I got a little tap in the beginning from Seamus, but I don't think that was enough damage to affect my straights the way it did. No matter what, every single time I got to a straight, my delta would just go red, really red. So I was dealing with that the whole time. And I also set up a pit stop strategy before the race even began. And for some reason, when I got into the pits, it was no longer there. So I'm sure you saw me on the stream just crawling to the pit box as I'm trying to get all the fuel and all the tires in there. And I actually changed it at the very end. Instead of doing hard, I went hard and medium just to try and recuperate some of the time, because I didn't know that Max passed me. That man had a race. I'm so sad he ran out of fuel. He should have got second, but I was trying to catch up, and that's when I started pushing. The car felt a little more alive, but it was too late.
Yeah, it was something we noticed that, because there were issues. Michael had issues on pit road. We didn't see Max because we didn't know that Max was doing. Matt had issues, and then Dewey'd his car in the S's along with Seamus. It was crazy the way things worked out today. We had multiple DNFs. It was a very difficult race. It makes me feel better about our practice session that we had, because I was hitting fences at a clip that was similar to some of the guys that were in this race. So, it was very difficult. Knowing your great knowledge of these cars, considering that we're going to be going to, you're still going to be good in the points. I think you're going to be in the points lead going into the next race in Spa. You might have a little bit of reduction in weight, which that's one thing, but I think we have to look at BOP in terms of horsepower, because if you're dying on straights here, Spa's going to be way worse. But I trust your great knowledge. Talk about what we're going to see on Wednesday here for the GT3 GT4 League.
Considering what we just saw with a couple of guys running out of fuel and how tires, even though people went on hards, just the gravity of a lot of these middle to high speed turns eats up your front left. You're going to see a lot. I'm pretty sure you're going to see people debating with the idea of a 2-stop instead of just toughing it out with a 1-stop, because I'm pretty sure that if I had 3 stints of softs with low fuel, I may have been able to finish the race quicker than I just did now.
And, I mean, there's a separate question about how you switch to different compounds, because I've never seen anything outside of a dry and a wet, but that's a whole separate thing. But in the end, it's Watkins Glen. You're super fast. You're able to go and maintain. And to be fair, I guess that's what I can go and throw to this. You drove great. You did your job. You went and maintained your points lead.
Thank you.
But what do you think of Max going out there out of nowhere? It wasn't Matt. It wasn't your rival in the race last couple of weeks ago. It was Max who came out there and put together a run and surprised everybody. It proves a point that we're learning about new people coming in this place, right? In terms of how fast people can be.
No, definitely. I feel very bad for Max running out of fuel. I think he had P2 in the bag. He said it himself. His strategy was perfect, but he never really considered the fact that it was going to be +2 laps at the end instead of just +1. If it was +1, he would have had it in the bag. I had no chance of catching that man. He pulled a Houdini on me and somehow gained 20 seconds off of a pit stop. So he did amazing. But on the topic of like new drivers and finding new names, we have TJ over here, who in his second race ever here ended up at a P6, which is insane to me.
Yeah, and I mean, credit to you, Elion, one of the best people, the Aura. He's Rick James. He's a super freak. He's a super freak with wrenches. He's also a super freak in the sim. TJ, we saw your exploits today. You're going to be in the race on Wednesday, so you have a little bit more experience. A lot of everybody else that I'm racing against had laps today, so I don't know how I feel about that. But what were your thoughts on your race? It was difficult for you.
Oh my God, it really was. If you were looking, if anyone out there watching was seeing me in the fish car at any point, especially on the boot right after that long straight, there's a good chance you saw me probably slide out and crash right into the wall, because I think I did it at one point about 4 times in a row. But that being said, somehow wound up finishing P6, I'm very grateful that I haven't had the issues that some other people have had with fuel and taking multiple pit stops after the absolute disaster of the first classic race way back when. I've been grateful to figure out the system very well, and actually, even though some people may be considering the 3-stop for the GT3 and 4 league, I will likely be continuing with my 2-stop approach. It worked out very well for me. I was actually able to gain I think I was able to gain a good amount of time because of it, because I was able to stay out a lot later than some of the people that were right up behind me or in front. So I'm ecstatic with my performance. Definitely a lot better than last week or the last race, and really excited to see where I could take this, because I've been able to practice a good amount, and if I keep doing so, I feel like it should be interesting.
And you brought up a lot of good points there. I mean, early days for you driving, and in this way, and but you're knowledgeable technically, so you're able to go and kind of, you might have advantages over other people that way in terms of the technical side, compared to others. But going in learning, you're just, every lap is a learning experience. You talk about what you're able to do, and the pit strategy. The fact is, running a more maybe conservative strat fit what you needed for this race, not only for yourself, but it moved you up because you were able to go and kind of manage things a little better, right? And now that you know that, in a lighter, theoretically, well, I don't know about lighter car, but slower vehicle.
Easier control for sure.
Yeah, slower vehicle on Wednesday. What are your thoughts? What are your previews for the GT3, GT4 event? I asked Elion. Unfortunately, we won't have him here. Hopefully, he'll be watching. But for you, you'll be driving. So, what are you thinking for Wednesday night, as you'll drive in the GT4 class? And what are you driving again?
I'm driving the McLaren.
Yeah, so you'll be in the McLaren along with Scordo, and I'll be in the Ford. Seamus will be in the Chevy, and I forget what Hoovy is in.
Yeah, I'm
Offhand. But what are your thoughts? Because if we're talking about the strat that we had today and tire wear, I mean, the tire wear ain't going to change.
no.
So you're going to have to take tires.
For sure. At least for me, I feel really good about this upcoming Wednesday because this race was able to go well for me. And if I just keep to a similar strategy, just in a different car, I feel like I may be able to stay in competition pretty well, especially with being able to be in that easier to control car and being in a class with the slower cars. I feel like there's a very wide disparity in the capabilities of some of the cars in this league. I'm noticing like a couple of times where I forget who was behind me, but I would be on a straight and we were like very close to one another. He would blow past me in a straight, but then also on the other side I was able to pass him on like the next turn. But if I were to like slide out on that turn after he passed me, I would be done. I feel like there definitely has to be a little bit more BOP, but then again, I don't have that much experience, so I'm not sure how this whole thing works.
No, you're right. You're already learning the lingo, and you're already learning the way racing is. It's part of what makes IMSA the way it is. You have to have the BOP. If you don't have the BOP right, you're going to be in a disadvantage. But looking forward to it.
Definitely.
I thought I was going to get laps here today. I didn't get to, so I'm probably coming here tomorrow. So I'll probably see you here tomorrow.
If I have the time to stop by, I definitely will, because I want to make sure I actually get my setup to save properly this time around, because mine didn't. I think one of my biggest issues this week was, unfortunately, after I pit, it didn't save my pit strategy.
Yeah.
So I could not. I did not have my tire pressure saved, so I was running on, I think, about 2 psi lower on the front, 1 psi lower on the back, and I feel like that definitely added to my sliding around a bit.
So you weren't able to get enough heat in the tires.
Could not get.
No. Yeah. So
definitely took some.
that'll do it, people. So TJ. Thank you, sir.
Of course.
And we appreciate your great help to go and make all of the sims work here at Apex One, but also your knowledge and organic experience here driving. So I guess you can join the whole crowd over there back there and commiserate. And I will close tonight's race here at Apex One, Watkins Glen GT1 race. We will see you on Wednesday for the GT3 GT4 race. Michael will be calling the race along with others. I will be in a Ford Mustang, hoping to get a podium, maybe more. I love Watkins Glen, so hopefully we can make something happen that way, but we will see. Thank you for tuning in to the live stream here at Apex One in Westfield, New Jersey, on YouTube and on Discord. And we will see you on Wednesday for the GT3 GT4 League. Thank you. As always, please come down to Apex One. Support the great family here, the first family, Seamus and Julie. And yeah, go and I'll let you.
And watch Phil's podcast. He does more of this with more racing stuff. What's your podcast called?
Grip Strip Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. GSP 1428. It's a nickname based on my podcast.
He's the man. This guy's a walking encyclopedia of racing knowledge. So if you like this stuff, check him out. Thanks for following.
And thank you, sir, to my future boss, I think. But either way, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
I took myself out, but yeah.
Oh, damn.
I could